We've talked before on the Cow-Calf Corner about late summer supplementation of young growing cattle. One of the groups of cattle on most ranching operations is going to be bred replacement heifers. And I think now is the time of the year when we really want to do a good job of planning the growing program for these bred replacement heifers so that they're in the proper body condition next February when those heifers calve for the very first time. You see, we want those heifers to be in a body condition score of about a 6, or to be moderately fleshy. This is an example here on the screen of a heifer that's in that proper body condition. We want this much body condition or fat on her to help her get through that situation where she's calving. We want her to give the maximum first amount of milk that she's genetically capable of doing, that colostrum, to get her baby calf off to a good healthy start. Plus she has to have the energy to repair the reproductive tract in about a month and a half, and then begin to recycle to have a chance to rebreed for the following year's calf crop. And that all requires some energy. That's why we want some stored body energy on those 2-year-old replacement heifers at calving time. Between now, when she's just coming out of the breeding season, and next February, when she's going to calve, we need to have that heifer growing at a rate of 1 to 1.5 pounds per head per day. That means that those cattle need a diet that's about 10% crude protein. If a heifer weighs 850 to 900 pounds at this time of year, she's capable of consuming 2% of her body weight, or let's say about 18 pounds on a dry matter basis of the forage that's either in the terms of pasture or in stored grass hay that we might feed to her later this fall and into the winter. From that hay, if it's just average quality hay, she'll get about 1 pound of crude protein, and that heifer needs 2 pounds of crude protein per head per day to keep that growing program that we desire. So to make up the difference then, it requires a little supplementation. If we've got 1 pound of protein that we need to get supplemented to that heifer every day, if it's going to be fed via a 40% crude protein supplement, then it takes about 2 1/3 pounds of that supplement per head per day to meet her protein needs. If we're using a lower protein, higher energy supplement, then obviously it's going to take more. If we're using 20% range cubes, it's going to take about twice as much. So I think it's important that we keep in mind that we want this growing program for these bred replacement heifers to meet their needs, to continue to grow and to be in adequate body condition next February at the start of the calving season, so that she calves in that body condition score 6 and does the job that we want her to do for not only this calf crop, but next year's calf crop as well. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.